There is a right way and a wrong way to watch Pam Bondi's testimony. The wrong way is to just look at it and be like, God, how outrageous. How could she be this way? The right way is to look at it as a specific category of strategy. And it has a name. It has an acronym, and that is DARVO. You may have heard this already. It's been making the rounds on social media, but I want to talk about it because a friend of mine coined this term, and she doesn't get enough credit for it. So DARVO stands for Deny, Attack, Reverse Victim and Offender, DARVO. And it is an acronym to describe the choreography by which people who've been accused of unforgivable things defend themselves in public. And it was coined by my friend Jennifer Freyd. She, as a young woman, became a very esteemed scholar of memory. She's a psychologist. And her work on memory showed her, first of all, she had a horrific, I won't give away her personal life, but she had a horrific personal experience that taught her about the horrors of basically the degree to which people will defend unforgivable things if it serves their purposes. And she was inspired in part by that experience to then begin studying things that she was noticing in public life that really reminded her of this experience of hers. And the first big one was the Clarence Thomas testimony, where Anita Hill, his accuser, was, not taken seriously, even though she had totally credible accusations against the Supreme Court justice nominee of him being a terrible sexual harasser. And he, rather than defend himself on the merits, he chose instead to go on the attack. He called it a high-tech lynching, and out of that she thought, wow, I've seen this before. So she began, oh, excuse me, pardon me. She began documenting the instances of this and wound up with more than 150 documented public testimony instances in which people were doing this thing, where they they deny everything, they go on the attack, and then they cast themselves as the victim, reverse victim and offender. And you see it all the way through the Brett Kavanaugh trial. And now with Pam Bondi, you're seeing it. And this is why you're seeing it, is because, unfortunately, for my friend Jennifer, even though she's not getting enough credit personally for it going around, and she hasn't had enough success in her view of trying to get everybody to sort of understand it, so that they understand that this is a kind of martial art that is perfected by people who've been accused of something terrible, and instead it has become a strategy. It literally has a name in the courtroom. They call it the DARVO strategy, and you see it. I had her on my podcast, The Ripcurrent. You can